Okay, what's up YouTube? Tyler here to do a vinyl update for April. I know I'm extremely late with the vinyl update for April, for the entire month of April. It's already basically the end of May, and I still haven't done an update video. I'm terribly sorry, it's just, yeah, I just kind of got too lazy to do it. But yeah, background, we're going to have one of my all-time favorite death metal albums. Skinless, Trample the Weak, Hurdle the Dead. Great album. So yeah, we're gonna have that in the background. All the vinyls I'm gonna show you are from April from 2017, and let's do this. So first off, we're gonna start off with the 7 inches, and my speakers are acting up. So now the song went extremely low. Yeah, the speakers are garbage now. So first thing is Record Store Day release of Darkest Hours, basically Painkiller cover. And I forgot what was the other cover they did, but yeah. So this is basically Darkest Hours released for Record Store Day 2017. I guess you could call it like a little single or whatnot. And little gatefold with the picture of the band. And red vinyl. Pretty cool. A thing I discovered is the Painkiller single was originally on red vinyl, so I never noticed that until until someone uploaded a picture of the Painkiller single, and I was like, oh shit, wow, they homage that shit perfectly. I forgot how much this one's limited to, but I really enjoyed their cover, Painkiller. Enter Oblivion was from one of their songs from the new album, was really good. And I Don't Want to Be Heard. Oh, I Don't Want to Hear It. That one's pretty good too. So yeah, this entire thing was pretty good. It was a solid release. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, pretty cool. Next one is Gruesome's what is it? Fragments of Psych. This is basically their EP that they released this year next to Death's reissue of Human. So basically this is like an homage to Human. That's the reason it looks like something that Death would have done, the cover. Basically same thing as The Darkest Hour. Comes in a sleeve. Full with, I think, lyrics, or just telling you what's the story. Yeah, lyrics and story behind it. And in the back, yeah. It's only 2 songs on this one, but the digital comes with like extra demos from their self-title. No, from Gruesome Savage Land. So yeah. And they also cover Choke on It by Death. I don't know. It's 91, so I think that's when they covered it. I'm not sure, but yeah. It's on this Ox Blood, which is limited to 900 copies. So this is the one you can find easily. Yeah. What can I say about this? I enjoy it. I'm a love-hate relationship with Gruesome because they sound too much like Death that it kind of annoys the shit out of me sometimes. But sometimes I don't mind it. Sometimes I do. So it's like I said, that's the reason. Love-hate relationship with these guys. But I really have nothing really against them. They seem really cool. I really want to see these guys live, to be honest. Okay, so next one is basically an EP. This is Cripple Bastards. This is Censored Improvement. This is like an EP they released. And it has 13 songs, even though in reality the 4th song that's on this EP is like basically all those 13 songs. And plus this is grindcore. These guys are from Italy, so pretty cool. Back. And same thing again. Gatefold lyrics of all the songs. And the record is 180. It feels like 180 gram on the 7 inch, which is wow, interesting for me because I never really had a 180 gram. It has a little extra wax right there if you could kind of see it, but yeah. Other than that, I enjoyed this. This is a pretty kick-ass fucking grindcore release. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. I had to pick it up the moment I listened to it, and plus it was extremely cheap at Relapse Record. It was only $3, so I was like, huh, let me give it a try. Listen to it. I was like, this shit kicks ass. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, that's the 7 inches. Next record we're gonna be it's another record store day release. It's the only 10-inch from this. It's Cantatonia, Protocemina, whatever. It's an EP, basically a live EP they released for Record Store Day. Really good stuff, to be honest. I really don't know what to categorize these guys. But yeah, it's 30 years of Peaceville. That reminds me, I need to order some few stuff from Peaceville before it sells out, and then I'm gonna cry about it later. But yeah, black sleeve, and the record is also on. Record is also on black vinyl. Standard grand, but really cool, and I really love the artwork. Pretty cool stuff. These guys are a little bit like, oh man, I know their early work were more doom death, and then they sound more like prog rock-ish sounding, and I like it. This is like songs from a live show, and I like it. So yeah, it's pretty good. I thought it was gonna be something like heavier. I don't know, because the album cover kind of looks like something, maybe something black metal. And plus, it was from Peaceville, so for me, knowing Peaceville, they usually have like some extreme bands. But this was really interesting, and it actually made me like the band that I started listening to their other stuff too. So yeah, this was a pretty cool find. Like, really kind of happy I really picked this up. Like, pretty cool. And I made a custom sleeve. That's the reason the sleeve looks like shit. But yeah, I do that for 10 inches when I can't find any. So yeah, that's Catatonia. So here's the records we're gonna be showing off. All the 12 inches. So here we begin. So first one is Cradle Fills, from the Cradle to Enslaved's EP. One of my favorite black metal EPs. This is a great EP. And yeah, it's black metal, so hate on me. It just comes on a black sleeve, and it's on a solid, really awesome red vinyl. So it's not limited to anything, it's just solid red vinyl. First time ever pressed. And it also comes with the rare song of Dawn of Eternal, which is a cover of Massacre, which is a great underground death metal band from the early 90s. So I definitely recommend listening to that too. But yeah, it's a pretty kick-ass EP. I really enjoy it. Even though Danny doesn't really like From the Cradle to Enslave anymore. Kind of hates it, actually, I think. So, yeah. Well, what can you do? Pretty cool. Awesome release. That reminds me, I need to get more Cradle. Next one I'm going to show you is Exhum's it's a Gore Metal, a Necrospective 1998 to 2015. This is the re-recorded version of Gore Metal, which this is the original art cover right here, and this is the re-release art cover, the re-recorded art cover. It's a relapse record, so lyrics, comes with lyrics, so things you could kind of expect already. And this one's pretty cool because this is one of the rare do not request clear vinyl, which is limited to 100. My copy has not been played. I have not played this because I already have another copy of this. This one I'm just waiting until I move and get a bigger space where I could frame it, because I really want to frame this. But yeah, limited to 100 copies on clear vinyl, do not request. So really cool. Has not been played, like I said, because I already have my original copy, which is the green and blood merge version. So yeah, but it was something I had to get because I enjoyed this record a lot. Like, I really enjoyed the re-recorded. Some people could hate me on it because some people don't like it, but I enjoyed the re-recorded version, and I also enjoyed the original recording. So yeah. Next one is a picture disc, which is probably going to be the only picture disc that doesn't have a sleeve. Let's just say that, because all the other ones are, I have few that are pictures. But this is Black Dahlia Murder's new album, Abysmal. This is on Just picture this. I bought this from a record store for like 16 bucks. It goes for like $20 or ish, around there. But yeah, kind of happy I gave this a second try because I fell in love with it. It fell in love with it. The second try I listened to it, because the first time I listened to it I didn't like it. Second time I listened to it I was like, holy shit, this is fucking great. So yeah, I'm becoming a fan of Black Dahlia Murder. So really, really cool. Great melodic death. I definitely recommend this album. I definitely do. I'm actually really, really happy I picked it up. Because, like I said, it was really cheap. So I was like, might as well pick it up. And then that same day, I also picked up this bad boy, which is Children of Bodom's newest album that came out back in 2015. This is I Worship Chaos. And also another great find because I remember when this record first was coming out, I was excited for it, but I never like bought it or anything. But then saw it at my record store. They were just trying to get rid of it for $10. I bought it, and now this record goes for like not 10 bucks, like 18 bucks. So got a steal for it. Black vinyl, nothing really crazy, but pretty cool. Great melodic depth and great Children of Bodom record, to be honest. It's been a while since I listened to these guys. These guys are mostly a throwback band for me when I was back in 8th grade. So yeah. Still enjoy these guys though, so can't hate on them, really. I can't really hate on Children. Next record is one that I picked up the same day as Record Store Day, but it wasn't part of Record Store Day, is the reissue of 17 Seconds from The Cure. This is their second album. And I personally enjoy this a lot. That's the reason I had to get it. 180 gram on black vinyl. Sounds fucking amazing on black vinyl. And because it has two of my favorite Cure songs, which is Play for Today and fucking M. So yeah, two great songs that are not part of the greatest hits or anything like that. So yeah, and I had to get it because this album is really fucking good. So yeah, and plus I love The Cure. So yeah, 17 Seconds. It also comes with like lyric sheets, so pretty cool. Robert Smith did the remastering for those, so you know it's gonna be good because it's Robert Smith from The Cure. So yeah, next one is Archspire with Delusive Collective. Archspire. This record became one of my all-time favorite tech death records. It's a fucking great tech death record. Comes with lyrics, or just lyrics, and I think Thank You. It doesn't go in. And it's I'm playing black vinyl. This is from Season of Mist, and this is limited to 250 copies on regular black vinyl. Bought this at Record Store Day. Not part of Record Store Day, but I wanted to get it because I was planning to buy it anyways. But yeah, it's limited to like I said, 250 copies on black vinyl. So yeah, pretty cool. Really happy. Great tech depth. I highly recommend listening to this record if you want something heavy and extreme. And just so next record is the reason I wanted to get in Record Store Day is Cambria's Good Apollo and Burning Star for Volume 1, Tears Through the Eyes of Madness, which, if you know me, I'm a huge Cambria fan. So here it is in all its glory. Really, really happy I picked this up. This is my number one on my list for the Record Store Day, even though they still had printer sleeve, and this is the first disc. Both discs are different colors, so this one's on like a white and black marge looking. So really good. Sounds really fucking good. This pressing. A few pops, but nothing too record destroying for me. So I really am happy I just have this in my collection, to be honest. It makes me closer to finishing my Cambria collection, which I still need to pick up the first album. So I'm just either I'm gonna wait for a reissue or just buy one. But yeah, second disc, and this one's on a red and black Morge. So really cool. It says it's supposed to be splatter, but like, this is not splatter. This is not fucking splatter. This is straight up fucking, straight up fucking Morges, Morge, whatever. Yeah. My number one on my record store day list, and this is limited to 2,500 copies on this color. So, yeah. I remember the day when people already started selling this on Discog on Record Store Day, and they were selling it for like $70, and I was like, I bought it for like $35. Yeah, because my record store was selling it a little bit more pricey, the records, but what can you do? I'm just happy I got them either way. Next one is another one that was on my list. It's The Cure's greatest hits on vinyl. This is the first time ever pressed on vinyl, and it's on a picture disc. Not the biggest fan, but to be honest, these picture discs sound fucking great. I only have one gripe, and that's on, this is side, pretty sure it's on side, on the second disc. Oh no, it's a side B. Side B of this record, for some reason it skips in one of my favorite songs, which is In Between Days. And yeah, but other than that, it sounds great. It just skips a lot, and that's like, it just skips the beginning of the part of the song, then the rest sounds fucking great. But yeah, pretty fucking cool. Oh no, but this is the acoustic hits. Fuck, I thought this was the regular. Oh man. Yeah, this is the acoustic hits. This is the acoustic version. This one doesn't have the problem. It's on the regular greatest hits. That's the one that has the problems. But yeah. And yeah, I'll try to show you it, but it doesn't want to come out. This one. Okay. But yeah. Yes. The only gripe I have with this also is just the packaging. Like, I don't mind it if there's a giant circle in like the front, but if it's in like the back too, that thing annoys me a little bit. So yeah, other than that, it sounds pretty fucking good. The acoustic hit sounds fucking great. This one sounds fucking great. This one's limited to 3,250 copies. So yeah, and I think the acoustic hits go for a lot more than the greatest hits. So yeah. And then this is the one that has the problem. It's the greatest hits. Everything else on the greatest hits sounds great. Like, it's just side B. But on this, but other than that, everything else sounds pretty fucking good. Just this side, because on the first song, then everything else sounds fine. So yeah, really. But yeah, either way, I'm just happy with the pressings, but I think I may just, because they're going to release this on regular vinyl too. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 180 grams, so I might as well pick those up too. I'm just going to pick up the regular greatest hits, not the acoustic, because the acoustic sounds fine. The acoustic sounds amazing. This is the one that just has that one problem with one disc. Because In Between Days is one of my favorite songs. Or maybe I'll just buy the album that has it, which is another good record from them. So yeah, love The Cure. So yeah, same thing. 3,250 copies limited, and this one I heard it's sold out really quick. And my record store, they had a few copies, like a shit ton of copies, not like they had like good 10 copies of each. So I automatically picked them up, and my friend picked up one of them, which is the acoustic, because she wanted to get the acoustic version. And here we go with the other release. This is another record store. This is Arctic Thunder by Dark Throne. This is their newest album that was released last year in either in 2015 or 2016. 2016, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So picture this version. I had to get it the moment I saw it. I was debating on it, but then when I saw it at the record store for Record Store Day, I was like, I'll pick it up, and I did. It's limited to 2,000 copies on a picture disc, and it sounds fucking great on this picture disc. Not gonna lie, newer picture disc, newer picture disc sounds fucking great. But yeah. Well, let me just take it out there, to be honest. Those guys can barely see it. There. 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 This. Just images. Nothing too crazy, but really happy I picked this up, to be honest. I am really happy I did. It's not 180 gram, or is it? No, it's not 180 gram. It doesn't feel 180 gram. But it sounds really fucking good. And I'm not really complaining. I personally enjoy this, so yeah. I know putting it back in the sleeve is gonna be a bitch, because these type of sleeves I don't mind, because they look really nice on the record. They make it like stand out a bit more. Other than that, it's just annoying to put back. Yeah. Open that, close it, open that, close it. There we go. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so towards the beginning of April, one of my favorite reissues that came out last year is Mortician. More Mortician reissues for me. So yeah, I still need to pick up their first album reissue. I still have not. So I kind of hate myself for not picking that up. Still, but yeah, this is that Domain of Death. Not my favorite Mortician albums, but I'm just happy they came out with reissues. Because this is the first time on regular vinyl, because it's always been released on picture disc. Yeah, Mortician's albums were originally released on picture disc. The later Mortician, like early 2000, late 90s Mortician, I think it was like... And the first couple albums were released on regular album vinyl, but these are just more... were on picture disc. But first time on vinyl. And this is a red with gold on it. Marge. Yeah, pretty cool. Sounds pretty fucking good. And plus I love this label because it goes through his eye. It's pretty cool. Mortician, still my favorite brutal death band out there, because I really enjoy these guys. Because these guys are fucking awesome. And I wish they could still be together, because I want to see these guys live so badly. Some people don't like them, some people do like them. I personally enjoy them, so fuck it. Next record is one of my favorite reissues from this year. One that I was excited to announce is Dying Fetus destroyed the opposition, sorry. But yeah, this is Dying Fetus' first album with Relapse Record, or first album in general. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a great fucking record. I did not pre-order this one first, because during the beginning I did not. I don't know why. No, and plus because I wasn't into this album during the time. But then once I listened to it, I bought it on regular vinyl. But yeah, regular black vinyl. Sounds fucking great either way. And what was the other thing? I have their other records from the reissue, which I fucking love. So yeah. This is limited. This black vinyl is limited to 1,200 copies. So, yeah. Relapse Record still tells you, even if it's a regular black vinyl, they tell you it's still limited to something. So, I guess you kind of feel a bit special. But yeah, this is Necrophagist. This is it? Oh fuck. Epiphany. Blah. I'm not gonna butcher the album name, but this record is fucking amazing. I am so happy I got into these guys. This has become one of my favorite all-time tech death records too, because it's that fucking amazing, and it's in my top 10 favorite death metal records. Like, holy fucking shit. This record's fucking amazing. It's a must-have. I recommend this so fucking much. Regular black vinyl, but really, really fucking great record, and I'm just happy. I picked this up. This one on regular black vinyl is limited to 1,700 copies. They also did color versions, but the color versions were like extremely limited, and there's one that's limited to fucking indie stores, but I'm not even gonna bother because sometimes my record store doesn't have them, sometimes they do, so it's a gamble, and plus a waste of grass for me right now. So yeah. And last record is the first record from April. It was supposed to be the last record for March, but this came in delayed because the fucking UPS sends it and fucking everywhere else like dumbasses. But I'm talking about Def's Human reissue. I really enjoyed this record, but compared to the other Def records, it's not in my top favorites. If you know me, I'm a huge Def fan, but I need to have every Def album on vinyl. But yeah. And it's on an awesome splatter, milky clear splatter vinyl. This was limited to 300 copies, and the moment they announced this this repress, I was one of the lucky 300 people who ordered this one because, like I said, Def vinyls are like, oh man, they're like, it's like we've been waiting for represses from these because, yeah, they're like impossible. But I'm just happy I got this, because they've been out of print for a while. But I'm happy Relapse Records has been reissuing all the rare ones. They did, not Symbolic. Symbolic is the only one they didn't reissue, but it was Human, Leprosy, Sounds of Perseverance, Scream Bloody Gore, Spiritual Healing. And I'm just missing one more record, which is to complete the collection, which is Individual Thought Fair. I'm not gonna lie, my least favorite Def record out of all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vinyl update thing for April. I know I'm extremely late, and I'm terribly sorry. I'm not gonna miss out on the May one, so don't worry about that. You're probably gonna have that like in a week or two. But yeah, so I hope everyone take care. Stay fucking metal, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.